if this is working. For once in my life, let's assume that everything is working. Not that works. Sweet, bloodstone shards, I need those. I honestly have no idea why I'm wearing Gascoigne's coat and hat. I really don't know. I made a shortcut to somewhere I can't remember. I thought that was going to be a visceral. Where'd that little skittery thing go? Well, it's gone. I hate lycanthropes. No offense to any of you out there who happen to be lycanthropes, I just hate your people and your culture and everything you stand for. You always stand for killing me. You hated me first. Well, you're not nearly as bad as I remember. I really am. I really am sorry that this is a whole day late. There's no excuse for that. I deserve that. Good thing this isn't a no death run. I wanted to wear my hat, but I have headphones. So that didn't work. Okay, where's that thing that I opened? I'm really worried for the future of the channel. And I guess it's safe to say these things here because no one's here. I'm really afraid for the future of the channel, and I don't even know if there is a future for the channel because everything seems to have dried up. And it's really hard to be here at this point. And I'm not blaming anyone or any one thing. And I have to believe that there's another side. there's an other side to this, but it's hard. It's hard to see that. I've been irresponsible and lazy, and if anyone's to blame, it's definitely me. It's just hard to not only get to that other side, but to see it. I spend too much of my time watching people who do what I want to do. Not enough time doing it myself. Okay, bye! Could you stop with the thumpy thumps? It's not even like I'm getting anything negative, like, I'm not getting, like, hate comments or anything like that. It's not negative, it's just, I'm getting nothing. And I don't know what to do about that, and I don't know how to make it better. Knowing how everything goes, the chat's probably broken anyway. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just get back to Bloodborne. You know, the whole death and dismemberment, being poisoned, being murdered. Absolutely destroyed tonight. But that's the point of this game, right? I guess I gotta look at it, you know. I watch a lot of Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. That's where I learned, like, everything. Everything about this.
The next time you dream, give some thought.
Everything about what I'm doing, I learned basically from them. And they've been going at this for years, and they started out in exactly the same way I did. But unlike me, they actually kept at it, and met every deadline that came up with them. This makes it easier that one of them, this was their first job. I mean, I have so many things going on. So many of everything. And the support that I have gotten means everything to me. Series are getting no views, I guess I have to, you know, change something or find out what changed for the worse and what I can do for the better. I have to be able to adapt, but I don't know what to adapt to. know I'm nothing more than a glorified Markiplier clone. I wish. Or rip-off. I'm like the dollar store version. But... I don't know. I say that as a joke, I'm not trying to be that. I aspire to be like him. Is more like what I'm trying to get across. Well, this was sad. Time to die in horrible ways. This is Bloodborne. Are you serious? The AI in these games. Man, they are not smart. They're like, I'm gonna get you. Also, I'm not fighting those 200s because I'm lazy. And I know it'll take me about 4 hours. Again, my blunderbuss not tracking. Is that all this is? So, I have to fight through the chapel on the ground floor? Without any advantage in my favor. How is this worth it? Because my advantage came from the fact that I was up higher and I could take them out one at a time. I have 19 bloodstone shards. Oh, I don't know what any of this means. I have to fight through the chapel without any cards in my favor whatsoever? How is it advantageous to open that door? far too aggressively. We just trapped in here? It's not the most twisted thing in the game. Wait, where do I go? There's nowhere to go out there. Now it just connects from up there. Where do I go? Where do I go? What do I do? And with what do I do it? And where do I go? Can't we settle this over a pint? One of you I like is Eileen! Yeah, Eileen is messed up. I made the mistake of researching the lore of this game. At least what was known and what I could find. Come on. Okay, why did I open this door? That shortcut. Okay. Maiden, why do you weep? I know about the endings of the game, but I don't know how to get there. What's the point of this? There's nowhere for me to go. This just goes back up to the hunters. Back up to Sam and Dean up here. Where do I go? And what do I do? And how do I get there? Where do you go? What do you do? And where do you do it? Did I find a secret? I might have found a secret. I think I found a secret. I might have found a secret. Okay. No. Great. Well, I'm dead. Never mind. Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity? You're looking at it. Yeah, where do I go? What do I do? And with what do I do it? And how do I do it? And who do I do it with? I'm very confused and out of frame right now. Has this been here the whole time? Like, is this where I'm supposed to... Whoa. I don't like those thumping footsteps. Just putting that thing out of its misery. And that's a lot of the game is, it's like... These are the residents of Yharnam that you're just putting down. They're like a rabid dog. Do me a favor, don't alert the other one. And the weird thing is, that transfusion at the beginning of the game, as far as I understand, carries the Beast Blood Scourge. What that means is, I'm gonna go the route of Gascoigne. Just straight up, I'm gonna go full Gascoigne. There we go! Plated! Good boy. Sorry, that's the best Dempsey I can do it right now with my throat condition. Well, my throat feeling the way it is. I don't have a condition. Like, I had acid reflux once, but that cleared up on its own somehow. I don't know. I guess I drank too much, oh, what is it called? Citric acid, I think, is in, soft drinks. Which is what gives it that, like... I want to say metallic, but I don't think that's right. This is what gives it that flavor. Okay, where... Oh! Ooh! Oh! Okay, yeah, I want that. I need that. Fire paper! Yep, yep. Gosh, it's been so long. How have you been, game? I know we haven't talked in a while. You're looking great. You're looking grand. Did you lose a bad update? It's... Oh... If you're a moralist and a philosopher like I am, and you look up the lore of this game, it just makes it hard to play. Because all of these different decisions you're making, every one of these creatures you come across was, in fact, just a citizen of this city. At one point in time, they were just a citizen. They were just a human person. And it's the whole, like, zombie apocalypse dilemma. Like, do you put them out of their misery, or do you leave them for the person that they were? And it's no easy call. There's no good answer. If you leave them how they are, they're gonna hurt themselves and other people. But the only solution you have, because it's not exactly sitting on a couch for 15 minutes a week is gonna fix this. This is... It's terrible and it's awful. There's no good answer to any of this. And the healing church that started this whole thing, started the... No. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to go. How do I... Yeah, okay. Sure it did. Sure it did. How do I, hotkey this? I didn't want to do that. Assign it as a quick item. You know, assign it as a quick item. If you want to use it as a quick item, assign it as a quick item, stupid. Oh, I only have 2. I don't want to. Can I go home? Oh. I don't know the cheese strats for this one. Light it up, baby! Let's dance. Trying to be cool, but that sounded really weird and creepy. I'm gonna acknowledge that. I'm gonna acknowledge the elephant in the room. Nope. How late is it? No souls, I got about halfway there when... Blood echoes, they're blood echoes. This is the better game. But this game has to be one of the prettiest games I've ever played. It doesn't quite do what Horizon Zero Dawn does with... Well... I'm just gonna say that the art style in this game is very, very good, and comparing it to any other kind of is petty and stupid. I don't remember it being this far away. Sorry. I'm sorry this happened. The Healing Church! Like... The theory goes that they caused this whole thing, and... That antidote I have? This is where a lot of ground for that theory comes from, is that was given out by the Healing Church to treat action blood sickness, but that cures poison. And the theory goes that they poisoned Old Yharnam and faked the whole Ashen Blood sickness to get the blood ministration up and running. To get everyone to accept it because it was a miracle cure. And they injected people with the old blood that they found in the ruins beneath the city. And what that did was it created the Beast Blood Scourge, which is what we're fighting now. So the Hunters of the Workshop was formed to combat that. And they ended up burning this section of Yharnam with the citizens inside. This game terrible yet? As I know, that's just speculation in theory, but it's based on relevant events from the game. Just some noise reference, which is like 20 through 10. I really don't want to be too loud. But again, I am anyway, so. There's more to support that whole thing than just the antidote. There's item like this whole thing is made by like item and rune descriptions and flavor text and things, which is really interesting to me that they can draw these conclusions from such small things and they actually add up. Which is basic theory building. Which, scientifically speaking, is a hypothesis that can't really be tested. It can be verified, but it can't really be tested. So it's a hypothesis. A theory is something you can test and has definitive answers. I guess it's a theory. But all this theory and everything, it just makes this so much worse. Hey, you terrified of this yet? You hate this town? All in the name of some miracle cure, all of this happened. An abuse of power, a separation. Desire for money, wealth, and power drove this city to what it is today. This city is not enough. Destroyed it. You devastated it. There's no return. As far as I know, we're not explicitly told, but likely the whole world is like this. I mean, people traveled forever for this cure for everything. This was a cure for straight up everything. From the common cold to Crohn's and colitis, this could cure anything. That's what the Healing Church was selling. It was a panacea. To cover it up, the side effects of it, they burned a city with the residents still inside. They gave hunters like Gascoigne license to kill anyone, whether they showed symptoms of this or not. They could and would kill you. It's like Presentable Liberty, if you know that game. It's just the absolute worst scenario. Except they didn't create the disease, they just found it. This whole thing didn't happen by accident. And I can't really talk about this because it's not relevant yet, but you all know it anyway. What happened was, the university and the healing church were one and the same at one point, in the sense that the healing church was started by a student of the university. One of the students split off from the teachings of the university and decided that blood ministration was the way to enlighten, which then founded the three branches of the healing church: the choir, the hunters, or the workshop, and the other one I can't remember. But all of this happened. Like, I know it's not real, but it hurts to think about. Just even to imagine. That, like, anyone could be so sick and demented that they would just ignore this like they did. I mean, there's a lot of poetic justice in this game, but it hurts. It's actually, like, painful for me to think about. Consider the fictitious ramifications of something that, I mean, something that theoretically, like, hypothetically couldn't even happen. It's just a pain to play this game. Like, it's hard. And beyond the fact that the game itself is brutal and unforgiving, it's just hard to get around that concept. And either way, I wish I had an outro. I wish I had an outro screen. But thank you for watching this after it was, you know, finished uploading. If anyone's there, please let me know. I'll keep trying. Either way, I hope to see you in the next adventure, but until then, farewell.